Thank you. Good morning. Thank you for having me. Hello, my name is Monica De La Rosa, and I am the CEO and founder of EcoRescue LLC. After 20 years of working in the communications industry, I was laid off, and so I decided to take a job helping my aunt and their uncle working in a produce company in Austin, and I worked in an accounts payable and receivables position. So while I was there, I was able to see what was coming in and out and noticed that we were paying high prices for these trucks of produce, only for it to be thrown away in a dumpster a week later. So I started doing 6 months of hard research on finding ways to prevent all this
And it seems that
exclusion.
we missed that part, Monica. If you could repeat that last sentence, that would be great.
Okay, with the efforts of the same conclusion that the food at some point was coming, was going to end up end up as waste, or is it the fact that the food waste in America is estimated to be 30 to 40% of food supply? And according to that, it's an estimated 40 million to 80 billion tons of food waste per year. So I did continue to do more research and networking to see what kind of uses the ultimate stage of food waste could be utilized. And I was introduced to a group of scientists that needed massive food waste. And together we were able to find a sustainable solution using BSFL, which is called black soldier fly larvae. This is an insect that can naturally decompose food. We started our company and successfully proved that food waste can be composted using this insect called BSFL. We would sell the adult larvae as animal feed and ended coming to a standstill because the company was growing in such high demand and we could not keep up, and we could not come to an agreement on how the company should grow. So we did go our different ways, and they decided to still continue R&D. And I decided to use it as a different application, which is a food process waste in a mobile unit. So we'll get to that in a minute. But currently, with what I was working on is the waste characterization project in El Paso, Texas. And my whole goal is to divert food waste from the landfill. This is the black soldier fly larvae. So what's important is that they can digest this food waste on anything organic because the efficiency of their body has a natural heating element, and that's what allows it to compost faster. So it normally takes regular compost sites to digest organic waste 6 months to a year. With the BSFL, it could be digested up to 7 to 15 days. The entire process is a closed loop sustainable system, and everything is used. Once the larvae eat the food waste, they are fat and ready to be eaten themselves with the high protein content. And when they process their food waste, it is also a high nitrate soil. All of it is got monetary value. The final product of composting food waste with BSFL is that it does create the high nitrate soil, and it's also utilizing smaller composting spaces. And these are the benefits of using BSFL. So it has the capability to turn the feed into either for chickens, fish, birds. And again, it's preventing food waste from getting into the landfills, requiring the less landfill space, and also improves carbon footprint and brands the company as an environment steward. And then most importantly, these insects, they are not a pest and they do not transfer diseases. So the mobile composter is what I'm working on, and what it's going to do is it will process food in a mobile unit. And the mobile unit will have enhancements in technologies, and that's going to be able to process everything that was able to be done in a larger scale and combine it and condense it into a smaller unit. So this is a sample unit of what I'm working on as far as a prototype. This mobile composter unit will allow for food or organic waste to be composted at an accelerated rate, and it will do it in an efficient, smaller space. This is the current status. I'm raising capital. I'm submitting an IP on the prototype. I have a partnership with Splash, and I'm working on investments and looking for engineers for designing the building. Thank you for your time.